Okay. So we're back. Welcome. If you're watching this video, then that means that you are somebody that has opted into the next step on the website, or you may be watching this from your email. So there we go. All right. So this video is going to be a live training. I'm going to show you exactly how to sell digital products and make 100% profit online. Okay. And like I said, if you're watching this right now, then that means you're somebody that has opted into this next step about in this opportunity. Or you may be watching from the email that you got exactly right after when you put in your email, right? And you press continue, you'll get this automated email and you'll see this video. Okay, so like I said, it's going to be a live training, and I broke this down into three basic steps. It's very easy to follow. Anybody can follow this. You don't need any experience. You don't have to be tech savvy or know how to do any crazy stuff right online. It's really straightforward, right? Just three simple steps. So let me make sure that my audio is stuff right online. Okay, good. All right, so three simple steps. Step one is you got to find an offer. Okay, an offer can be anything from a digital product to affiliate offer, somebody else's offer, right? You can buy the master reseller rights too. You can start a digital service. You can So whatever you can find to package up the knowledge that you have can become an offer, right? Something that you can offer to people online for money. Okay, so this is the very first step. If you don't have an offer, then you can use the same one that I'm doing, right? My digital product is called Royale Business Academy. Okay. And if you click that link in the description, or if you click the link in my bio, it will bring you here. Okay, so I just want to walk you guys through on the steps on what to do after you click the link. You're just going to answer these short qualifying questions. And once you get to the last question, okay, you get to this point right here, and you'll click continue, enter your information, right? So like I said, once you press this button, which you probably already done this if you're seeing this video, right? So when you press this get access, you're going to be sent an automated email with this exact same video. Okay, so just got to follow along on the steps with me and you can get this set up easily, right? So if you want to get this same thing that I'm doing, right, the same offer that I have, you're going to buy the master reseller rights to Royal Business Academy for $49 one time. Okay, so you get here, you scroll down, okay, all the way to the bottom of the page. If you want us to put the digital store together for you in under 24 hours, you're going to head and click this box here. Okay, scroll down. Okay, so if you want to break this down into four separate payments, you can use Klarna or Afterpay, and then you're going to click Buy Now. Right. So after you click Buy Now, it's going to redirect you to our school community. Right. This is where you're going to get access to the business academy. Okay. So right now we have 20,000 members, a little over 2 months, and you can see here. If we go to Share Your Wins, that's a new. Right, we can see all the people that are making money in real time with this digital product. Okay, so shout out to Robert. He says, I made my first sales. Exciting news. I just made my first sale in the community. Big thanks to everyone for the support and knowledge. This is just the beginning. Let's keep pushing. All right. So shout out to Robert. Shout out to Tiana. She says three more sales. The sales are just starting to come back to back. The information provided in these courses are A1. Okay. Shout out to Caitlin Rice. She says, I just got my first sale. I'm so excited to be here. Right. And then you could just keep going on and on and on. Hundreds of testimonials, right? People winning with this. Shout out to Kiera Faulkner. She says, new 3 sales on board. Hustle is paying off. I just got secured 3 brand new sales, and I'm beyond excited. It's proof that consistency and dedication are making impact. But this is just the start. The momentum is just now growing, and there are so many more wins ahead. All right. Shout out to Linda Marie. She says, $1,500 sales today, right? So 1.5K in one day, y'all. At the beginning of March, I have started to make sales, but now I have accumulated 2,500 sales altogether. Success is sweet when you are getting things done. All right, shout out to Linda. Over $1,000 day. All right, so yeah, come here, get excited, get inspired, check out the wins, and then what you're gonna do is come here. If you didn't opt into getting your digital product store made for you, you're going to come here, go to start here. It's going to show you how to build everything, how to launch, how to add the digital product to your store. And yeah, then you just want to go through all these modules step by step. This is all the value that you're going to get inside of the Business Academy, right? This is an academy. So it's going to show you how to do different things, different courses, right? Just like if you were to go to a school. Okay, so you're also going to get access to PLR, over 20,000 PLR templates and startup guides and digital products. Okay, so just packed with value, packed with all different courses that show you different income streams that you can create just from going to the academy. Okay, so a lot of value, right? A lot of value for just $49. This price will go up. Okay, so you want to take advantage of the price now, right? Take advantage of the price because all that value it's worth way more than $49, right? So price will go up. So you want to take advantage of the low price, right? So now that you got your offer, okay, if you want to do the same one, I just walked you through how to get access to RBA. If you want to create your own, then you can pick out of any niche out there, right? There's a bunch of different niches like the health, wealth, relationships, business, right? There's all kind of different niches out there that you can choose from, and you can create your own digital product if you want to do it that way. Okay. The main thing is you just want to make sure whatever you create, whatever you're a part of, is actually helping people, right? And it's of high quality. You want to make sure that it is high quality, top tier, right? It's actually helping people. How do you know if it's helping people? You'll see it, right? You'll see the results. You'll see people posting about it. Um, a lot of people will join it, right? We have over 20,000 people right now in under 3 months, right? That's amazing. Over $1 million in revenue generated from RBA. Okay, so yeah, you want to make sure it's top quality, right? Whatever that it is that you do, because your reputation is on the line and your brand is on the line, right? So you want to make sure that your brand and your name is associated with things that are actually helping people, right? So next thing you need to ask yourself is how much do I want to make per day? And that's what you're going to price your digital product at, right? That's the price that you want to get in at. If you want to make high ticket commissions, then you're going to have to get into a high ticket program, right? High ticket digital product. If you want to be in a low ticket, and that's all you're willing to invest, right? $10 or 25, whatever, then you get into a low ticket digital product. If your goal is to make 10,000 per month, right, and you have $100 product, that means that you got to make 3 sales per day. Versus if you're in a $10 digital product, now you got to make $30 per day, 30 sales per day, right, to hit your goal. If you're in $1,000 product, now you just got to sell. Uh, what is it? Calculator. All right, but it's probably less than one person. 1 second, y'all. 1,000. Oops. 1,000. Oh yeah, divided by 1,000. Right, it's 10. So you 10 sales. So that'd be 3 days. Right, 3 people. 30. Okay, so if you have $1,000 product, then you just need to talk to 10 people per month, right? So it's less than one person per day, right? So you just need 10 sales out of the month. Okay, so yeah, the you got to remember the lower the ticket, the more people you have to convert. All right, that's basically what it comes down to. The higher the ticket, the less people that you have to convert. And understand that the higher the price of the digital product, the higher the quality of people that you'll attract to you. The lower the quality, right? The lower the price, the lower the quality. If you want to attract high quality people to yourself, then you have to get into a higher digital product. All right. So you got to understand that it's going to take the exact same energy and effort to make $1,000 sale as it does to make $100 sale. Exact same energy and effort. There's no difference, right? It's the exact same steps, exact same 3-step method. So don't think just because you have $1,000 digital product, right, that nobody's going to join it, or that's going to be harder to make sales than if you were into $100 product. Okay, it's exact same energy and effort, exact same steps. Okay, so don't lower your price. Change the audience. Change the direction towards who you're targeting. Okay, if you have $1,000 digital product and you're promoting to people that are only willing to invest $100, you're talking to the wrong group of people. All right. So you got to find that audience, and there's an audience for every price point. Every price point, right? Every price point there is an audience for. There's a group of people who are only willing to invest $10. There's a group of people that are only willing to invest 100. There's a group that are willing to invest 1,000 and above. All right. So now that you got your offer, now you're ready to move to step number 2, and it's you need to set up the system. Okay, so our system is or the platform we're going to be using is Stand Store to sell our digital product. And I want to take you guys through the business acquisition process. Okay, so I explained to y'all how to get signed up, right? But I want to break down why I have this set up the way that I do, right? So the last question, when people press continue, they get to this page, right? This is called a capture page. And the importance of this page is so that you can build a list, right? I want to build a list of potential customers and then some people that will actually buy. I can only build that list if I'm collecting the names and emails of the people that come to my site. Right. So this is the importance of having this capture page here. So that when they put in their email, now they're entered into my list and I can follow up with them on automation. All right. So I'll show you guys how to set this all up in the mastermind. If you want to get into that, you guys can. And I'll break this all down, detail, take you by the hand on how to set that up. Right. So you want to build a list. You want to automate that as much as possible. You want to automate the follow-up series, right? So when people put in their email, then they're followed up with on automation. There's an old saying that goes, the money's in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. This is because there's going to be people that get to your site and they have the money, they're ready to go. Right? That's our favorite type of customer. On the first site, they see it, they're excited, they got the money, they see the value, and they go ahead and buy. But that's not going to happen all the time, right? Probably 9 out of 10 times they're going to get to our sales page and exit off. Okay, so the fortune is in the follow-up. The money's in the list, but the fortune is in the follow-up. The reason why the fortune is the follow is because the majority of people have to be followed up with before they buy anything. All right, this is why you see the same commercials over and over again, because they know the more that they show you the same commercial over and over, the more likely you are to buy it. All right, so old mentor of mine told me that it takes usually about 7 to 21 times, 7 to 21 follow-ups, right, or interactions before your conversion rate goes to 75% or above. Okay. Now, is it always going to be 75% after 7 to 21 times? No. All right. Sometimes it may be 30%, it may be 50%, but you will see an increase after that 21 interaction. In between there, right? 7 to 21. Will everybody convert in between 7 and 21? No. Sometimes people will convert after the second follow up, the third follow up, or maybe the 30th or 60. Right? You can't control when people are going to be ready. You can't worry about what number of follow up are they going to convert on. All you can do is just be consistent, make sure that's set up and it's going out on automation, working for you behind the scenes, so that eventually when they get followed up with, right, then they'll convert. All right. So step number 3 is traffic. This is the third step. It brings everything together, keeps the machine running, and you can go about this 2 different ways. Okay. So the first way is organic. Organic is going to be any traffic that you gain for free. Example: social media, forums, classified blog sites, YouTube, etc. Right. So any platform that is free for you to post on or to market on, and if it's bringing in free traffic, right, that's organic. That's organic traffic. So you got to understand, it's not going to cost you anything, right? It doesn't cost me anything to do this live. It doesn't cost me anything to post to Facebook. It doesn't cost for me to put my videos on YouTube or Instagram, TikTok, right? It's not going to cost you anything. But you will pay the price in time, energy, and effort, right? It's going to take a little bit of time to make those posts, to make that content. It's going to take a little bit of energy, a little bit of effort to be consistent, right? And continue to stay disciplined and continue to put your content out daily. It's going to take a little work, right? It's going to take a little effort on your part. You got it. It just comes with the game. Okay. You got to be willing to do that, sacrifice that time, energy, and effort so that you can get that organic traffic going. After you get it going and the momentum starts to build, then it becomes easier, right? Sales start to come in passively to where you don't even have to talk to people. Okay. So that's the point where you're going to get your organic traffic to, where you're posting and it's like instant engagement, right? Instant sales that are coming in after just one post, right, of organic traffic. The other hand, The other route is called paid traffic. Okay, this is when you're paying for people to be forced to your site, right? Any traffic that you had to pay for. So, like, you can pay social media platforms to run ads and run traffic to your site. You can get solo ad vendors, right? That'll run traffic to your site through their email list. Influencer marketing. You can reach out to people that are influencer marketers with a big following, right, and let them post for you and get traffic that way. You can go to Fiverr, hire a marketing team, right? You can have people market for you. Get a whole marketing team together of sales reps, of closers, people that follow up, right, and close sales and call out, make cold calls for you all day, right? You can hire a team that's running paid traffic for you. Okay, so paid traffic, what you got to understand is it's not at first when you run your first campaign, right? When you launch your first ad, it's not about the sales at first. It's about getting the data of that ad, right? What's working. And the reason why is because you're going to want to use that ad on other digital products that may be similar, or maybe use that ad to help other people out. And you can create a business in that, right? Running a ad agency where you help other people become uh, start ad agencies, or to run traffic for businesses. Very valuable skill. Okay. But you got to understand it's about that data. When you get that data that works for that campaign, right? And you know that it converts. That's like having a diamond in your possession. When you know the exact demographics, the exact age and gender, um, interests, the region, right? The state, the country that they're in. When you have that data, right? That data is more valuable than the sales. I know that sounds crazy, but it really is. The sales doesn't matter, right? If you have that data, the sales don't matter. You can always get sales once you have that data that works for that campaign, right? So understand that, right? Because sometimes people get frustrated when they first run their campaign. They may not get the results that they want, and they're ready to quit, right? But understand it's not about that at first. You're trying to gather as much data as you can so that you know the exact targeted audience that's going to work for that opportunity. So you got to understand that it is going to cost you, right? So you got to be ready to pay daily. I'd say be ready to spend about $5 to $10 per day at first, for about a week. Okay, so let's say you spend $5 per day for a week. It's $35 that you planning on to spend. Okay, well let's say you do $10 per day, right, for the whole month. So that's about $300. So I'd say put aside about $300 for paid traffic. After that first week, when you run that first ad, if you should be seeing sales within that first week, right? Or at least 2 weeks, not 2 weeks at the max, right? You should start seeing sales with that ad. If not, then I'd say you need to go in and start to change some things, maybe your campaign, right, or your targeted audience. Okay, but you're trying to focus on getting the right data off that first campaign. So understand it is going to cost you, but you won't spend a lot of energy, effort, and time. Right, it really doesn't take. Once you set it up, all you got to do is set it up once, then monitor it, and then keep doubling down, adding more to your spend per day. Right, so if you're starting off with $5 per day, um, after you see that it's converting, then you can move it up to 10, up to 20, up to 50, right, and then just keep scaling from there. As you see the sales come in, then you can keep continuing to add more to the ad spend, right? Because you can keep reinvesting into your business. But what it comes down to ultimately is your consistency. Can you be consistent with your organic traffic, with your paid traffic? Can you be consistent with your uh, the system, right? Step two. If you can't be consistent, then this isn't going to work for you. Consistency is going. You're not going to get around being consistent, right? Even if you hire people to do all of this for you, you're still going to be consistent with hiring those people, making sure that they're doing their job, and making sure that things keep going, right? You have to make sure they stay consistent. So you can't get around this, right? So if you're not a person that's consistent, or if you just can't get to a point where you're disciplined enough to stick with something and do it over and over again, this probably isn't for you. All right. So um, also positive thinking. You got to be a positive thinker. You have to be somebody that has a prosperity conscience, right? Program for success. And what I mean by that is you already think that you are going to win. You already think that you're going to be successful. You know that you are, right? And you're acting as if that you already are. That is one major key that I can give you, right, on this training, is that those people that act like winners usually win. People that act like losers, and you're very doubtful, very fearful. You always say things like, I get in things like this and it never works for me, or I never make sales, or I'm not good at recruiting, I'm not good at this, and that, right? You're a person that always talks like that, then it's never going to work for you. It doesn't matter what you do, right? Whether you join me or not, your results will always be below average because you think like that. You think like a loser. You think like somebody that is not successful. This is the mindset that I had going into this. I already thought that I was going to be successful. I already thought that I was killing it, making sales daily, um, and being prosperous in whatever I chose to do. That's the mentality I had going into this, and that's what you got to have, right? And it's a lot easier said than done, especially if you've always just thought negatively, right? And just always doubted yourself and everything that you do. And you say, oh, I have the worst luck. Things never work for me. Things like this. I never get any sales. I never make any money, right? If you've already a person that's always talked like that, it's going to be hard to shake it, right? So I don't expect for it to happen overnight, but that's what has to happen in order for you to start to see results, right? Start to see success. You just got to start thinking you already are. You're already successful, right? Start acting and talking, walking like that in every room that you go into. Even if you know, like, man, deep down, I know that I'm not that good, right? You still got have to believe that it's going to work. You still have to believe that you are successful, that you are, that you say that you want to be, right now, and act as if you are. Okay, so that's the best advice I can give you guys. This is a free training. If you have to come back and watch this, you guys can. All right, as many times as you got to watch this, you can. And I hope that you guys take advantage, get your digital store set up, and start earning, right, these daily passive payouts that I've been seeing daily. Right, I can always jump on my phone and create an extra income stream just by selling a digital product for 100% profit. Doesn't matter where I'm at in the world, as long as I have that phone, Wi-Fi, and a digital product, then I can make money. And that's a beautiful feeling, right? It's a beautiful feeling to have, that I don't have to rely just on a 9 to 5 and trading my time for money. All right. And I want that feeling for y'all. I want to empower you to feel that same way. Okay. So yeah, follow these 3 steps. This training is free. If you're watching this from your email, then yeah, you can come back to this or save it, download it, whatever you got to do, and yeah, take advantage. Right, follow these steps. If you guys need help, you can go ahead and comment the word ready. I'll reach out to you, get you the information, and walk you through. But if you're ready to go, you can go to workwithcoachnoah.com, and yeah, or you can click the link below this video. If you're watching on YouTube, the link should be in the description. And yeah, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. If you have any questions, type it in the comments. I love y'all. Nothing you can do about it. Know what got to here, Mr. Laptop Lifestyle. If you didn't know, now you know. All I'm trying to do is grow. Like I always say, make the rest of it the best of it. And I'll meet y'all at the top because that bottom is way too crowded. Let's go.